What is good with y'all boys, man? Ruthless DK back here with another NBA 2K22 video. In today's video, we are going to be doing another NBA 2K22 beginner's guide tutorial. And we are going to be helping you guys get a little bit better at the game today. If you are new to 2K22, this is the video for you, I promise you. I'm just like you, I've played different games, I had no idea what I was doing, you know, and YouTube videos really helped me figure out controls and even the basic controls and just the small little tips behind them. So what we're going to do is go over some basic controls and I'm going to give you some small tips behind them, you know, just things that are going to be very useful for you. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Make sure you leave a like on the video if it helped you. And if the video did not help you, make sure you leave a dislike. So when you're at your main menu here, what you want to do is go to play now. And then what you want to do is go to 2KU. It's where you learn how to play 2K at 2K's University. You're going to want to click on the very first option, which is the training game. And we're going to get right into it. So this is episode 3. And the first 2 episodes we learned shooting and dribbling. We're going to pass up on triple threat because it's not really that much you need to learn about that. It's pretty self-explanatory there. But we're going to go to passing today. So on NBA 2K22, passing didn't really change too much. And it's really simple, really. So you got a normal pass. You press A to pass. You use left stick to select receivers. So whichever way you're pointing that left stick is which way you're gonna pass. If I'm pointing my left stick to the left, it's gonna pass to KD. If I'm driving and I go to the right, if I use my left stick to go right, it's gonna go to Dame Lillard. Same thing if I'm holding down, holding up, right, up, down, right, up, down. Left is going to go to KD because there is no one else. He's the closest left defender, or left teammate, I should say. And that's pretty much what you do. You just use that left for the directional passing. You can go in your options, actually, and you can go into settings. I believe it's under settings. No, it's under controller settings, my bad. So you go to controller settings, and you go to icon passing. Where's it at? Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, pass target. Here's what I'm talking about. So these ratings right here are what your A button pass is going to be. So if you want distance to matter more when you press A, then you want to boost this up. So when you press A, if this is all the way up and all the other ones are down, really it's going to pass to the closest person. If you go to openness, what you're going to do, if this is all the way up, it's going to pass it to the most open person no matter where your left stick is pointing. Now if you use pass target direction, which is what you want to use, that means it's going to pass it to whichever way your left stick is pointing. Now we're going to get into a bounce pass here, so let me get it back to Luka. All you got to do is press B instead of A, and it's the same thing with the left stick. Whichever way you are pointing it is where it's going to go. So if I'm going left, bounce pass to KD. If I'm going down, bounce pass to Luka. If I'm going right, bounce pass to Dame. If I'm going up, bounce pass to KD. Pretty simple there. Now you got to lead to the basket pass. So you press Y to lead the receiver towards the basket. Use left to select receiver. Pretty simple. Let me get these guys out of the paint, actually. Let me give it to KD, get him out of the paint. So it's not too hard. Once you press Y, the defender's gonna start cutting a little bit towards the basket. And it's like if you press A, he's just gonna stand there, okay? If you press Y, as you can see, he's already moving towards the basket when he's catching the ball. So let me get Luka like right here in the middle. So I'm gonna press Y to Luka. Watch as he starts cutting when I pass the ball. Pretty simple. It's good to use for when you're ready to get your defender to move and get the quick shot. I don't know why I keep saying defender. I mean teammate. My bad. So now we got a skip pass. Hold A to target a receiver farther away. Use left to select receiver. So skip pass, you're pretty much skipping someone here. It's easier to do when you have 3 people on the court, but when you run on 5-on-5, you know, you hold A to target a receiver, and that's pretty much it. It's just gonna give it to the furthest defender if you hold it. Or oh my god, I said defender again. Furthest teammate away. So we got Dame over here. We got Luka over here. Who's further from KD right now? It's gonna be Luka. So if I hold A, it's gonna go to Luka. Now who's furthest from Luka? It's hard to tell. So you just hold A. I guess it's Dame. Now we got Dame way over here off the court. Who's going to be furthest away from him? Probably KD. No, it's going to Luka. And now it's going back to Dame. So these two are just going to play keep away from Kevin Durant. Lead to basket, skip pass. Same thing. Same thing as a skip pass. Same thing as a lead pass. You press and hold Y. And the receiver farther away to cut. Luka's going to cut. Beautiful. I mean, it's just beautiful the way the passing works in this game. They really did themselves good. Same thing. Furthest away player, teammate, he's going to drive in. Handoff pass. Hold B to hand the ball to a teammate. So, if you're close to a teammate and you don't want to do a regular pass, regular chest pass, you just want to kind of hand the ball to him. You just kind of come back towards him like this. Here you go, KD. Boom. Here you go, Luke. Ooh. Oh my god, they fumbled it though. Oh wow, he actually... Okay, whatever. So, hand it off to Lillard. I don't know why. I don't know why I did a bounce pass. Oh, I didn't hold it. That's my bad. Hey, it's pretty simple actually, guys. So we got a fake pass. Hold Y plus B while standing or driving to the hoop. So hit them both together. That's actually really good. So say you're playing park and you got... Here, let me do it this way. Say you're on a little fast break or something. See, Dame's in the corner over there. You're running down the court. It's maybe a 2-on-1. You got it. The defender's on you. Fake pass to your boy. He's going to go over there. Now you get the wide open shot instead of your teammate. Now you can score all the points. Fake pass, pull up. You can also do it while you're driving. So you just kind of do this. And it pretty much stops your player. Let's try it. Let's try it one more time. Coming in. Fake pass over to Dame, and now you get the wide open shot. Now you get all the points. Jump pass, X plus A while standing or driving to the hoop. So it's pretty simple. You guys just gonna take a jump when he passes it. It helps get a quicker pass. So excuse me. I'm gonna hit Dame over there in the corner with the jump pass, and it's gonna get to him a lot quicker. It's pretty good. It's pretty useful for fast break situations or while you're driving and you just kind of don't know what to do. It's a quicker way to pass. It gets over defenders easier and stuff like that. Icon pass. This is probably my favorite thing to use on 2K because sometimes when you use the left stick and press A, it don't always throw it to the target that you're wanting it to. So what do you learn? You learn how to do an icon pass. I'm going to let you know if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, I guess it really don't matter. But since we're on Xbox today, that's what we're going to go over. So you press right bumper or R1 on PlayStation to bring up icons. I got it all memorized in my head because I played 2K so long. So if you press A, that's going to be your point guard. B is going to be the shooting guard. X or square... Actually, let me go back over for the PlayStation homies too. So A or X is going to be your point guard. B or circle is going to be shooting guard. X or square is going to be small forward. Y or triangle is going to be power forward. And left trigger or L2 is going to be center. Since we only have KD out here as shooting guard and for some reason Dame's playing small forward, that is the way it's going to be. So you just bring up the icons and you press X. Let me put two people close to each other. So say you're driving and you got two wide open people out here on the 3-point wing. Say one's a better shooter than the other. We're gonna go with Dame over Luka. So say Dame's a better shooter and you're driving and you hold A to pass, it's gonna probably go to Luka, even though it went to Dame there. You never know who it's gonna go to, okay? But when you're driving, what's Luka at? Luka's an X. You're driving, you bring up the icon pass, it's gonna go right to Dame this time instead of Luka. Now we got flashy pass. Best flashy passer out here is probably Luka, so we're gonna give him the ball. You just double tap B. And Luka just kind of did a no look. He did a no look. He did a no look back. I want him to do like a behind the back play. Hey, Luka got standing dunks now. So you just double tap B. There's nothing really else to it. Now we have an alley-oop pass. We're going to get KD down the paint. We're going to give the ball to Luka. Lillard, you need to get out of here. Even though you're a great dunker, you still need to get out of here. So you just double tap Y. Press, use the left stick to pick who you're going to pass it to. So double tap Y. You're going to throw up to KD. KD is, he's feeling a little lazy right now. He's probably not wanting to do much. It's not going to show me just because the tutorial's being lame. There we go. We got one. So it's different this year on alley-oops. Now that I seen that, it reminded me. You have to time your alley-oop catches. So you double tap Y. You see the X is there. It says slightly late. But yeah, instead of just throwing them up and the teammate catching them, you now have to time them. That was really early on that one. So there's no defenders around KD. That's why the whole thing's green. But if the defenders are around it, it's going to be a little bit harder to time. Now you got alley-oop towards yourself. Let me get Luka out of the paint. And we got KD driving. He's going to double tap Y. Oh my gosh. KD, are you kidding me? No, I want KD. I don't want Luka, man. Get out of here, Luka. Give the ball to KD. Alright. KD, throw a freaking alley-oop to yourself. Quit playing around. Here we go. He's not going to do it to himself. Pretty much, you just, if no one's around and you want to alley-oop it to yourself off the backboard, you just drive, double tap Y. He should throw it off the backboard and catch it and dunk it. Now we have full receiver control. So you press and hold B to freely move the selected receiver with the left stick. Release B to pass. So you press and hold B. Luka is now, since he's the closest, Luka, I can control him a little bit. So I want him to move out to the 3-point line. And then I let B go. And the ball goes to Luka. So this one is KD. So KD, I want him to cut. Luka cut. And it gives it to him. It's another way if you're playing like my team or, anything other than my career. Because you're not going to be able to do full receiver control in my career. I don't believe, at least. So you can just use that to have Dame cut. And kind of do whatever you want without having to switch over to him and use the ball with him. Now we're going to do a touch pass. So press A before the initial receiver gets the ball. So let me get everyone spread out a little bit here. Let me hide these moves. Okay. So while you're passing it over, let me actually start with KD. So while KD passes it to Luka, when the ball's midway in the air, you want to tap A again. So right when Luka gets it, he's going to swing it right over to Dame. Oh, I messed it up. Sorry. Instead of waiting, see how much slower that is? See how much quicker that is? Pro stick pass. Press and hold RB plus move right stick in the desired pass direction. So you just hold RB. and you just flick the right stick wherever you want to pass the ball. Just another way to pass it if you don't like using the buttons, pretty much. We got a give and go now. This is a long tutorial. I didn't think the passing tutorial was going to be this long. So give and go, you press and hold A until the receiver catches the ball while keeping A held. Use left to move the initial passer, then release A to get the ball back. So we're going to use Dame on this one. So we got Dame. You're pretty much going to give the ball up and go. It's called a give and go. So you have Dame, you give the ball to Luka, and then you cut to the basket, and then you get it right back. So I was not supposed to go to KD. So you're driving, you hold A, it gives it to Luka, and you keep A held until you are ready to get the ball back, okay? So here we go. He's cutting, let go of A, gives it right back to Lillard. He gets a wide open shot, dunk, layup, whatever you got. And that was actually the last drill, the give and go. Hopefully this helped you guys out. Hopefully it taught you some things you did not know. If it did, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you have any comments, don't hesitate, or I'm sorry, any questions, don't hesitate to throw them in the comments. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Sometimes YouTube does not let me know when people comment on my videos. So as soon as I see it, I will get back to you. And hopefully I see it quickly. That's all I got for y'all today. I will see you on the next episode, which is the pick and rolls. And we will get into that next. Let's get it, man.